trip has just come to mind. I've had a lot of bereavement in my life, and I think some things come to mind that really help. I think I saw that, it must have been over 20 years ago. It's one of the most beautiful, sobering, factual insights about death and the way it's recorded and life. I think in the 1900s in Wisconsin, and I just remember it's kind of a reenacted documentary, and it's beautiful. Beautiful because it's filmed in monochrome, in black and white. There's space for the people's story. There's all kinds of different characters from the past, and it's so cleverly shot because you have a narrator, a journalist, a newspaper owner talking about life in 1890s Wisconsin, and then this kind of languid photography of different peoples in their life, including children. And it was fascinating. I'm gonna put the links in the description. And I think it's come to my mind because I'm thinking about loved ones who have passed recently, carry in our hearts, in my heart, and ancestors and forefathers and foremothers. I can't do it justice by explaining it, but please check it out because it should come under what I wish I was taught if it relates to humanity and bereavement and loss and grief, but it's like a time capsule reenactment, and how it's filmmaking at its best. And I just remember the scene. I'm 46 now, so it's about 25 years ago. I think I'll put the details. I can't remember when it came out, but I remember seeing it on BBC, on television. And that kind of, which I've always wanted, that room for storytelling at its own pace. And, it's humorous in places. There's a dark humor in it when it's retelling the characters. You can read between the lines of what was put in the newspaper and then the photos shown by the filmmakers in present time of, what it looked like, the First Nation peoples with smallpox marked faces, or, drunk on what the settlers have brought. And it's such a mix and insight. So I suppose it would be social anthropology, history, living present, First Nation peoples, upward mobility, social studies. I'll have to rewatch it again. I've got so many DVDs that I will not let go, and that's one of them. And I want to pass on and show to my picking, my child, at appropriate age. Wisconsin death trip. Beautiful.